Hello, all of you wonderful, creative people here on YouTube. My name is Ria, and I welcome you to my artsy corner. Today I'm going to start my very first video series on this channel, and it's my coloring book collection, and it's gonna be long, so buckle up and let's go. So, let's start flipping through these books of mine. Oh, before we start, I would like to add that I'm not only going to be showing you my coloring book collection, but I will try to include my completed pages as well. Namely because, although I have started coloring a year ago, well, more than a year now, but I've started my adult coloring business here on this channel only last October, so there are a lot of coloring pages that were not shown here on this channel, so I'm going to make you acquainted with my earlier work, so to speak. So I'm going to start this video off by showing you where I keep my treasure trove of books, which being these two cabinets here. So one of them contains 3 shelves of books, which was the beginning, and then I eventually ran out of space and had to occupy one more. This one still has some space left in it, although I have already sorted out a few of the books that I've removed from my collection. I destashed a little. So there are somewhat over 200 books in here. Yeah, so at the bottom we have Amazon printed books by different publishers and authors that print their books on Amazon. And as we go up, it starts to vary. All of my hardback books, Asian books, French books, all the books are pretty much mixed up. I sorted them out by size, mainly, simply purely for storage purposes. So today we're going to start off from the bottom shelf and we shall move on up. I have absolutely no Scooby clue how many parts this is going to take, but I hope you will enjoy watching this series of my collection videos anyway. Alright, so let's go. As I mentioned in my intro, I'm going to start with publishing companies that print their books on Amazon. And my largest pile of books to start the collection off is Jake Summer, of course. Everyone knows them and has their books, of course. Well, I am not an exception. So, I'll start off with stained glass patterns. And, well, I have not yet worked in this book. I do not have a lot of pattern books or mandala books, but I have a few. From time to time I do enjoy it, and this one looks pretty unique. I also have their color by number pattern book, but I gave that away to my mom. She enjoys it a lot more than I did, so why not? Yeah, this is yet an uncolored book, but I like the pages. Sort of stained, glassy looking books. Next of them is anime. This is also a line art book by Jade Summer. Unlike the sample pages in the back, unlike the previous one, as you can see, this one has doubles, and the only difference between them is one of them has dotted noses, cute little noses here, whilst the other copy has a proper one. That's the only difference. So it's your back-to-back pages with fairies, magical girls, cute kawaii girls, a couple of couples here. Oh, kitty cats. Oh, you know, the usual anime cuteness. I am quite into anime. Oh, a mermaid. Maybe I should have done this one on mermaid. I don't know, next year for sure. Oh, this one's sweet. Yeah. Again, this book is also not colored as of yet. And another book I have not colored in yet is Greek mythology. Yeah, I am a nerd. I love everything mythology related, especially Greek, ever since I was a schoolgirl. Again, this book has duplicates, although these do not go back to back. So the difference in this book is that one version of the pages does not have the god names included, whilst the other one, as you can see, does. So yeah, if names on the pages bother you, you can color a picture without a name. So it includes gods, mythical creatures, goddesses, anything Greek mythology related. As I said, I love Greek myths. Yeah, as you can see, this version of the pages tells you the names of the mythical beings included in this book. Anyway, a very, very nice book. And one more uncolored book, although I have tagged a picture in here that I would like to color for one of my personal challenges, is The Forest Animals. This one does not have duplicates. It contains cute animal scenes in the wild. A lot of pages in this book are, as you can see, landscape orientated. But anyway, it's a very cute, quite simplistic yet pretty detailed style. Although it's not as intimidating as some of the other nature-themed books that I've seen around. Oh, woodpecker, that's nice. These shouldn't take long to color. Once I got this book back at the beginning of my coloring career, so to speak, I wanted to get myself a book with lots of animals in it, basically. And that's how I bought it. So all the other books that I'm going to show you by J. Summer have colored pages in them. And they're mostly grayscale books, because I absolutely fell in love with J. Summer's grayscale books. So here we have Light and Dark Fantasy by J. Summer, with 50 awesome illustrations. Half of the book has good creatures in it, and the other one, as you can see, a bit more darker and sinister. And yeah, that's the beginning of the book, with more serene, good creatures in it. Elves, fairies, sorceresses, very nice. And this is the page I've done last year for Mermaid. This merman enchanted by a human woman. That's a rare thing to see. Mermen in books, right? That's just alcohol markers, basically, nothing more. I don't think I had anything else. No, no glitter in here. Yeah, that's these two pages done. This book, and another one is vampires. Since this book has duplicates, as most of J. Summer books do, and well, I'm not very keen on coloring duplicates, I made a deal with my friend that we're going to share this book with her. So she works in the second portion of this book, and I work in the first one. Well, you know, I just see no reason in keeping those pages uncolored, and if she ever has a wish to color in this book whenever she visits, why not? This is the page she has done. Very, very nice. Lovely. And this is the only page I have colored last year. Because last summer on this one I have some glitter gel pens. But mostly what I do in these books, I use alcohol markers, just some straightforward flat coloring with some accents. Oh, apparently I have this one marked. We shall see. Yeah, lovely book with awesome drawings. And the same situation with cute fairies. So again, grayscale book with pictures of cute fairies. adorable pictures. Very distinct Jade Summer style. Again, this is the page my friend has colored. You have seen it on this channel already. It was a buddy color that we did. And this is my version of the same page. Yeah. I have used some pencils on the clouds. Basically the same thing, alcohol markers and glitter gel pens. Oh, one more page. Yeah, this one I did last summer. I've tried water-based markers on this one. It looks pretty okay. I've also tried to use Pit Artist pens on the window seal here, but they do not like Amazon paper apparently. These streak a lot. They're just too juicy for this paper. So no, it did not work out. Chibi Girls, the compendium book. This one has no duplicates. I have not done a lot of pages in here as of yet, but I'm trying. So this is a buddy color I did with middle-aged geek girl this Christmas. Now we come to the horror section of the book. Well, these don't look all too scary and terrifying. Again, one more buddy color with middle-aged geek girl. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh, we go to Chibi Girls 2. Have I done anything in this one? No, I don't think so. Ah, yes. This was a buddy color with Jenny's pages. Actually, I like this page a lot. It's simple, but it came out really cute. And there's one more, I know. Ah, yes. The bunny. Also another buddy color with Jenny's pages. Oh, and sadly, her brown hair yellowed on a couple of pages. I think I'll have to try and... Oh, this doesn't look all that bad. But yeah, the one behind it suffered a bit more. Ah, and this one I did also for my personal random 50 challenge last year. Here you go. The prompt was holding hands. Yeah, I am going to talk more about my random 50 challenge in one of my future videos because I've mentioned it quite a few times and I guess you probably want to know what I mean by that. And last but certainly not least, the most colored in book by Jade Summer is Kawaii Girls. Gosh, where should I even start? This is the book I'm working in together with my bestie Marin-chan. We've done loads of body colors in this book. Like this one, for example, that you saw last Christmas. This one I did myself for Christmas in July. Last summer, that's also one of the buddy colors we did here. These pages are so quick and easy to color. This book is such a de-stress relief. Yet another body color that we did last year. A very colorful witch. What else? Ah, this one was also a part of my random 50 challenge. Yeah, I had an accident while I was coloring her mouth. You can obviously see it. My red marker exploded. And since most of this page was already colored in, I just went with it and tried my best to fix it. And I kept it. I don't care. It looks okay. And another buddy color with Marin-chan. Also one of my favorite pages in this book. That is actually our very first body color that we did. Again, I tried to work with water-based markers here too. On the background and on the Reaper's cloak. It was okay. Another buddy color. Like I said, yeah, it's a buddy color book. A challenge book. Our collaboration book, so to speak. On this page I tried to use different shades of gray that Ohuhus have. Well, actually in the end this page didn't turn out all that gray after all. When you think of it. And what else do we have? This one. I don't remember this one. Nah, that was just a random page that I colored. And this one here, one of the older ones, because as you can see, I wasn't putting highlights on my hair as of yet. That was an old page as well, that I colored by myself. Yeah, that was a random color challenge. Our first body color of the year. As you can see, we've done loads. One more body color. I really like muted pastel colors, you can tell probably. This was also a random color challenge. She picked all pastel colors for me. One more body color. Actually, I'm almost done with this portion of the book. There are only a few pages left uncolored. Yeah, one more body color. And this one as well. And this one I did by myself. I love green apples. That's why I chose green instead of red. Yeah, another body color. Very lovely pink princess. This page was really interesting actually. She had colored this page previously to me. So what I did, I photographed her page, inverted the colors, and used that color palette to color this page. This was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Another random palette challenge. I like the vintage look of it. Sort of pinkish, brownish, peachy colors. Another body color. Also a color palette challenge. This one I've colored for Mermaid last year. Use some metallic pens on the golden coins and some glitter gel pens on her lips and the pearls in her hair. That was also a random color challenge. I picked these ones blindly and ended up with 50 Shades of Grey plus green and pink. Okay, and that was a body color. Obviously, I was very creative. I tried to copy the cover of the book. So, and here, this was a part of my random 50 challenge as well. I miss my little pepperoo. Another body color. Yeah, we have colored in this book non-stop. Another color palette challenge, and this was the first time I actually tried using highlights on her hair. Which looks pretty crazy. I'm not too happy about it, but now there's no way to fix it, so I just left it. That one I did by myself. Really, I love the way it came out. With all the gold and silver accents on the feathers and her jewelry. I love the color palette. And I think that's it. So yeah, as you can see, this is probably, well not probably, this is obviously my most colored in book as of yet. So we're done with Jade Summer. So the next publisher I'm going to show you is the Coloring Book Cafe. Well, I got this one somewhere close to the beginning of my coloring journey. I was on a search for seasonal books, basically. Christmas books, Easter books, you know, just to have something to color for the occasion. And this book happened to catch my attention back then. So I got it. It looked really pretty. Nice images. You know, Easter bunnies, Easter eggs. A nice book, really. And this is the only page I've colored last year for the Easter. And yeah, yet again, this brown marker here yellowed on me. So I'm gonna have to come up with a way to fix this. So what I did here were alcohol marker base and wrote funner squares. And some glitter on the eggs. Yep. This is it. Actually, it was really quick to finish. And one more book by Coloring Book Cafe that I have here is 100 Easy Designs. Oh my gosh. page, my post-it notes. Yeah, one more page marked in this book. I have 2 pages done in here. It's a very simplistic, very really easy book to color. I had to choose between, this one. I marked this one for watermelon. I actually was choosing between this one or the, what was it, Easy Coloring book by Joshua Dunbar, I think. But I don't know, for some reason I picked this one, although his book is pretty too. So this is the page I did on the camera to celebrate New Year this year. It still smells of sealant. Yeah, this was also alcohol markers and Prismacolor shading and soft pastel for the background. I did this one in about an hour actually. I was filming. I have a speed color on my channel. It was sort of a New Year's color and chat. And another page I did was these mushrooms. I took part in Coloropoly. I don't remember the month exactly, but I got the prompt mushrooms. Again, the same thing. Alcohol markers, Prismacolor pencils, and some stickles on the spots on mushrooms. I don't know if camera is able to catch them. Anyway, I really enjoy working in this book, although the pages are simple, but as you can see, the results are really pretty. So simple doesn't always mean flat and boring. And one more stack that I have here is books by Coco. So the first one I'm going to show you is Midnight Tarot. I've mentioned this before as well, and I'm into zodiac, into tarot, into all things mystical, esoterical, and so on and so forth. So this book, of course, caught my eye. And believe it or not, it includes a whole large deck of tarot cards, not only the major arcana, which is the usual theme for tarot books, I suppose. Yeah, as you can see, you have the title of the cards on the bottom of the page, and it's black background, but the images are pretty detailed. So yeah, once finished, these should look wonderful, although I have no idea when I'm going to tackle this book, but I really love to. Yeah, as you can see, it's a huge book. Oh, here we have the major arcana starting at the beginning. Awesome book. Cool. Ooh, yeah, one more page marked in here. Speaking of all things mystical, I have the Zodiac book by Coco. Again, black backgrounds. It's Zodiac themed. Not all of them, but most of them are. Here you have a portrait page. You have this doodly kind of illustration, and the illustration of the sign itself, which in this case is Aquarius. And then we're up to Capricorn here. Yeah, I'm going backwards. So yeah, 3 pages for each significant sign. Lovely book. The style of the portraits is gorgeous. A Zodiac book. Of course I had one more book by Coco is The Goddesses. Of course, like I've mentioned before, while I listed through the Greek mythology one. Yeah, I'm a fan. And this book includes not only the Greek gods, but also those of Egypt and Norse mythology, the Nordic mythology. Some are black background, others white. Yeah, here you have Egypt gods as well, which is a rare thing to see in coloring books, by the way. Now we're up to Greek again. Awesome illustrations. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Lovely. And last but not least, for the grand publishers of the Amazon is the Color Questopia. I'm not a big fan of Color Questopia, actually. I don't know. They're books just kind of, well, they don't inspire me all that much. I find their color choices pretty weird, and what bugs me the most, probably, especially in the next book I'm going to show you, is that the images are cut off on the sides. It's just, I don't know. Well, they do not look finished. Anyway, since I did not want to get a lot of their coloring books and add them to my collection, I just went for a sample book like this one here. It's their color by number highlight reel. 50 images from 50 books. And I thought that that is going to be color Questopia oh plenty. I will get to experience all of their books in one, so to speak. And it should be more than enough to satisfy my needs. Yeah, one page that I did, of course, for Mermaid last year. And on color by number books, I usually use, well, books like these, I use alcohol markers. So it was ridiculously quick and simple. I don't know, maybe it's the simplicity of their pages that kind of drives me off. I'm not sure. It's the style of their drawings, maybe. I don't know. It's just, it's not for me. But I got this one. Just for the heck of it. And yes! Ta-da! I have finally finished this one, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm not going to show you the whole book because I have flipped it on my Instagram. If you want to see the whole complete book, you can watch a short video on my Instagram account. But yeah, this is the second book that I finished this year. I'm so proud of it. Finally, I can move on to a different Zodiac book from now on. Yeah, I have one more publisher to show you. It's the Sun Life Drawing. So basically the same thing like with Color Questopia. Although I like Sun Life Drawing books a whole lot more. However, I still did not feel the need to purchase them all. I got this huge beast here, the 100 Best Adult Color by Numbers Pages book. Well, it's their sampler book from all the different books that they have published. Here you can find their mandalas, their mosaic illustrations, their color quests, color by numbers, some pictures from Kira Shishniwa's books that they have released, the stencil books, well, everything they have on offer, all in one. When it comes to Sun Life Drawing, I think I'm all set with their color by number books, so to speak. And it will take me quite a while to finish this giant book off. Another book by them that I have is the 40 Coloring Pages. It's also a sampler book, but it's non-color by number. Again, you have a lot of sample pages from their non-color by number books, you know, just to get acquainted with what they have on offer. Oh, I have a page done in this one. Yeah, I almost forgot. There you go. I did this one for my Random 50 challenge, and the prompt was swings. The swing. I colored this one with metallic markers, and the background I did with alcohol marker. Cool book, actually. I want to get back to it. And speaking of Sun Life Drawing and Kira Shishniwa, Sun Life Drawing republished her books in color by number version. So I have here her Women's World book that was originally released as color by color. And that was the one I actually wanted to get, but I fluffed up my order and got this one instead. Although I'm not complaining. It's still a lovely book, but it's color by number. So here we have images with different girls or women representing countries from all around the world. A perfect book for my I Color My World hashtag. If you would like to join in, you are all welcome. And if you want to know more about this hashtag that I'm hosting this year, I will link the video down in the description below where I explain everything when it comes to this hashtag and what it means, what's the point of it, and how you can participate. Other Kira Shushniwa books, yeah, we are slowly transitioning into the author section of the Amazon book collection that I have. One of her other books that I have is the Color by Colors, actually, this time, is a Tetris one. I still have not tackled it yet. It's still fresh and brand new, but it looks very different from anything that I have. And I've seen a few finished pages by other colorists and they look amazing. So someday I will tackle this one as well. Another color by color book that I'm going to show you is her Stone Glass Mandalas. Again, I have not yet colored in this one. I like the tiny format of it. It looks easy and quick to color. And another book just like that. Color by Colors, Tender Mandalas. Same style, same format. Although these look a lot more like your regular traditional mandalas. And once again, from what I've seen on other colorist channels, these look amazing when colored in. I plan to work on the one I showed you before this year. So it's probably going to be next easy to color book that I'm going to tackle this year. And my very first finished book that I've completed last year is Fantasy Women, Color by Color, again by Kira Shushniwa. I have a flip of this book on my Instagram as well, if you want to see it in greater detail. I'm not going to slowly flip through the whole book. It's completed. So I've completed 2 of my books in my over than 200 coloring book collection. Yay! So, next tag that I'm going to show you is the cute book by Camellia Angelkova. I don't have a lot, but I have a few. This is the only miniature book by her that I have, although all of her miniature books look stinking adorable. Well, it's not something that I usually gravitate towards, but since I do not have a lot of, well, Valentine or romance themed books in my collection, I decided to keep this one. And it's really beautiful. A lot of different pages. Loved theme pages in here. Yeah, Camellia Angelkova at her best. Lovely little book. One more that I'm going to show you is her 50 Amazing Mythical Creatures. Again, mythology. One thing that I truly enjoy, and these illustrations are simply gorgeous. Not your usual Camellia Angelkova style. Still, flipping adorable. Yeah, I have this one tagged for my random 50 challenge as well. An adorable book. Have not colored in it yet. It has a mermaid as well that I thought of coloring last year but didn't get to it, sadly. And the 2 other books that I have by her are her huge mandala books. First of them being the 101 Unique Mandalas. So instead of getting each and every single one of her awesome looking, by the way, mandala books, I got this one, which is pretty much a collection from her different mandala books. And I have a few pages done in here. As you can see, I love her mandalas. She has this distinct style that I truly enjoy. And these mandalas I base on different random things that just inspired me Like this one was based on a sweater that my aunt used to wear. This one I based on the color scheme of the walls in my friend's room. This one I based on the color palette of a yummy matcha cherry cake that I ate together with my friend last year. This one, I don't know, it was just some product packaging that I enjoyed the colors of, and I just used them on this mandala. This one was based on Artex 72 set of pencil box colors. Yeah, that's a mouthful. I love how it turned out. And this one I based on the rug in my friend's house. I liked that color palette as well. All of these, by the way, are done with Ohuhu water-based markers and glitter gel pens here and there. This is what I use for these mandalas. And on this one I just tested the new Ohuhu pastel colors, the water-based marker series. So these are all the pages in this book, and yeah! This, my special and the most loved book of them all, the 100 Beautiful Mandalas. And this is the book I've chosen for my Final Fantasy project. And this is the book I am currently working in together with Spicy Cat Colors. She wants to do a lot of mandala pages this year, and I want to work in this book very, very much. So yeah, our interests collide, and thus the cooperation started. I've done quite a few in here. Yeah, this one I based, as you can see, on the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1. Here you can see Setzer from Final Fantasy 6. Terra, also from Final Fantasy 6. Kuja from Final Fantasy 9. Here we have a Mediterranean from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. So yeah, a lot of different characters from Final Fantasy games that inspire the mandalas in this book. The Emperor from Final Fantasy 2. Yeah, I've done quite a few. And the newest ones, Vincent Valentine, Final Fantasy 7, and Seymour from Final Fantasy 10. So, 2 more to come next month. Oh my gosh, I enjoy working in this book so much. Another author that I'm going to show you is, of course, the one and the only Hannah Lynn. Her Whimsy Girls Through the Decades book is the first one I'm going to show you today. Actually, Hannah Lynn was one of the authors that I was not sure if I wanted to collect. However, I got persuaded sooner rather than later. And now I have 5 of her books in my collection. So this one has duplicates, like all of her books do. And this is the one with the more detailed page and the more of a close-up, more simplistic one that follows. So this one shows different girls dressed accordingly to different decades of previous age. You can see all the different fashions that went on. Of course, also I think we even go back as to the old times as well. Yeah, here we have Victorian, for example. Pretty cool. That's medieval, I think. Anyway, lovely book. What drew me to her books actually is not so much as her art style, that took me a while to get used to, but the theme of her books that I truly enjoy is this diversity. So, Whimsy Girls at Work, another one that I got. So yeah, that's basically girls in different professions. Again, duplicates in the same fashion, more detailed one, and a more simpler one that follows. Usually when I work in these books, I do the more detailed versions of the page, and this was the body color with Jenny's pages. Yeah, being a mother is probably the most difficult job in the world. So yeah, no wonder it's here. When I work in Hannah Lynn's book, to make a long story short, I base everything with alcohol markers and shade with pencils. So on this one, I shaded with Funner squares, and I think I do have some glitter gel pens on this one, but not a lot. Yeah, it was a fun page to do. Lots more to go. Actually, I'm really enjoying working on her books from time to time. One more that I'm going to show you is the Whimsy Girls Celebrate the Holidays and Festive Occasions. Again, it's that theme that made me buy this book. Again, a really good book to work on if you want to participate in my I Color My World 2023 hashtag. So this one contains the holidays. Girls celebrating different holidays around the world through the year. And this is the one I did for Easter. Yeah. A very bright page, which is unusual to me. Ooh, a little. Yes. Chinese New Year. Yeah, here you can. What she does in her books is that she shows the thumbnails of each and every page at the beginning of the book. This is the most worked in Hannah Lynn book that I have. The Whimsy Girls Around the World book. I did a lot of body colors with Jenny's pages in this book. So, yet another perfect book for my hashtag. Again, I Color My World 2023. So this was the body color with Jenny's pages. The Chinese girl. I also did this American Beauty. I used some paint markers on the fireworks here to highlight the sparks. That's the only difference from the other pages that I did. That was the first body color we did. The African girl. Next, what else? I love this one. The Indian Beauty. Probably my most sparkly page in this one. I went nuts with glitter gel pens on this one. I did this girl from Bavaria to celebrate my trip to Germany last year. Cool memories. Also, ooh, it's actually yellowed as well. If we were to color this page here, we'll have to think about how to cover it up someday. Yeah, the Canadian girl. Also one of my favorite pages in this book. Another body color. This lovely Michael. I love Japanese theme pages. This is the first page I did. This one I did for the Coloropoly last year when the prompt was Whimsy. Well, Whimsy Girls Around the World. Duh. Another body color. I'm not too satisfied with the clouds, but yeah, still a lovely page. Do I have more? Ah yeah, the first one. The two Ardess. Oh, when I think about the upcoming flight, it makes my stomach twist, but you know, things you do for trying to make your dreams come true. And last but not least is her newest and her greatest. Okay. Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Faces. Yes! The grayscale edition. So this one does not have duplicates. And since I love grayscale, of course I was overjoyed when she showed the demos. I knew immediately that I'm going to get this one. I have 4 pages done in this book and all of them were done for February this year. This one, alcohol markers, Ardex pencils. Oh, the previous ones, those were brute funners. Here as well, I think. Yeah. And last but not least, well, actually the first page I did in the book was this one. Again, alcohol markers and Ardex pencils. I wanted to try them out. And some glitter gel pens. So that's Hannah Lynn. Now we're going to move on to some others. The next one I'm going to show you is the lovely Lenka Filanenko. I have hauled this book last month. I haven't shown it on my channel as of yet. This is the Spirit Animals Wisdom one, by the way. Grayscale edition. She used to sell her books only on Etsy previously, but recently she started releasing them on Amazon. And of course, I was overjoyed. I love grayscale books, and I love her style. Her books are absolutely gorgeous. So that's the only uncolored book by her that I have. Next one I'm going to show you is the Enigma one, also grayscale edition. And in this one I have a couple of pages done. This one I dedicated to the Earth Day. Again, based with alcohol markers and nothing more actually. I used some glitter gel pens on her dress and Prismacolor white to do the clouds on the Earth planet itself. But in her books, I mainly work with alcohol markers, and that's it. Same as with Jane Summer. I think that is more than enough. Oh, and I also add some glitter for the accents. And her newest book, I believe, the Hello Spring one, that I got immediately as soon as I saw it, because it's just so stinking adorable. So, just some spring scenes, basically. It also has some Easter pages too, so yeah, it's a win-win. I have done 2 pages in here. This was the first page in the book. Alcohol markers, some glitter gel pens, and glitter glue on the flowers. And I did the nameplate page. It's super simple, but yeah. It's done. It's a page. The very first book by her that I got was Magical Seasons. And I did quite a few pages in this one, believe it or not. This one contains pages themed on Christmas and Thanksgiving, I think. Cute book. So I did the Santa with reindeer, alcohol markers, glitter gel pens, and stickles on the moon, and the sleigh. And this was a buddy color with Wendy's coloring. Her page turned out adorable, and I like the way this one turned out. I'm gonna have some stickles on this one as well. It's super duper shiny. And I used soft pastels for the background, and it's still a tiny bit smudgy, as you can see. I should seal it better. Have we done more? Yeah, I have. I did the nameplate page. Here you go. Yes, I know this is a poinsettia and it had to be red, but by the time I realized it, it was a tiny bit too late. Have we done any more? No. So yeah, that's the Magical Seasons, and those are the books by Lenka Filarenko. One more awesome author that I'm going to show you is Christine Caron, of course. So, first one of her books that I have is The Characters Through Worlds and Times, the grayscale edition. Again, every book I have by Christine Caron is grayscale. There you go. She has a really gorgeous style. And when I work on her pages, I shade with pencils. Although I base everything with alcohol markers, I shade with pencils because, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like doing it in these books. So the next one I'm going to show you is Fairies 3. Yeah, I'll go backwards. I've not colored in this one as well. Absolutely gorgeous book. I especially like the couple pages. I love fantasy themed books. This one is a bit more detailed than the others, I think. Well, it looks like it for some reason. Another one is her Fairies 2. And this one I bought from Amazon Japan, and for some weird reason it was printed on this very glossy, shiny paper. Here, can you see it? And I have no scooby clue what to use. What works best on such type of paper? Can anyone tell me? I need advices. Because it's a gorgeous book and I want to color in it. I just don't know what to use on it. I've never worked on this paper before. Alcohol markers, I guess? No? Pencils maybe? I don't know, I'll have to test it out. I'm on a bit of a dilemma. And last but not least by Christine Caron, the original Fairies one. And I have worked in this one together with ABC Coloring 1. We did 2 buddy colors in here. So it's the second one. Again, I based everything with alcohol markers and shaded with Prismacolor pencils, I think, on this one, yeah. And the first one we did was this one here. I have some gold glitter gel pen on the frames. Again, shaded with Prismacolor pencils. Absolutely adorable. This was the first time I actually tried to shade on a grayscale book. I was scared to death, but it came out really pretty. I like it. This is how I'm going to approach her books from now on. Next author I'm going to show you is Kala Magana. I have 2 of her books. This is also one of the authors that I had to get used to. Really, at first I thought, well, yeah, it's so not like me. It's not something I would actually color. But, you know, my mind was changed. So, this is her Hot Tropics, the Ticket Pinup coloring book. It took me a while to pick what kind of books by her I want to purchase. I don't know, this one somehow appealed to me. Cute book. And the other one that I have is the famous Spooklet's sketchbook. I bought it because it looked really simple and it's close-ups. It's ridiculously easy to color, and you know what I like about these books, what actually persuaded me to buy them is that, like she says, you can do whatever and it will still end up looking good. So as you can see, those are close-ups. These usually take me about half an hour to finish. This one was the first page that I did in here, and I went really simple. Alcohol markers, a bit of shading with pencils, some highlights with white gel pen, some glitter sparkles here and there, and basically that's it. And paint pen background. Nothing more. The second page I did was this one. Again, same story. However, since the brown on this page decided to yellow through onto the pages next to this one, I had to color these in as well, just to, you know, cover the mess up. Yeah, and that's the other one. Those are the pages that I've completed in this book. And next, Such and Such Deva, a very known author. For those of you who love color by numbers, he has a lot of books out on Amazon, basically for any topic that you can think of. And yet again, I figured instead of buying all of his books at once, I went with this collection one, the All-Time Hits 100 Color by Number by Such and Such Deva. Here you can find pages from 10 different books, so it is more than enough to try and see what his style is all about. And I must say, I enjoyed it a lot more than Color Questopia. Here we have the mosaic ones as well, the mandalas. It's a very diverse book. Well, I know he has a easy color by number one out, and there was stained glass collection, I think, but there's a lot of stained glass images in this one as well. So I don't know if I'm going to get any of the others. I still have a lot to finish in this one. I have 2 pages done in here. Yeah, this is the first one that I did from my Random 50 challenge, and the prompt was puzzle. And since these kind of look like puzzles, yeah, I found it fitting to fill in the prompt. And here's the very first page in the book that I did, just because I felt like coloring birds. Like I said, I enjoy it a lot more than I do Color Questopia. And I also have a book by his lovely wife, the Prachi Devan Sachdeva, her original ceramic tiles color by number book. Simply because I wanted to try it out. She has quite a few of these out already as well. Well, it's just some basic patterns. Oh, for some quick and easy relaxation. Her flower ceramic tiles that just came out look really lovely, I must say. Looks very tempting. Just saying. Okay, and last of the actual author collections that I have are the Circulism books. So, the first one of them being the Echidna one. Yeah, and I still have to work in most of these. Most of them are uncolored. Yep, there are a lot of them out on Amazon, and I'm trying to pick the ones that interest me the most. Other two books I'm going to show you are actually their color by number books. So this is the Marine one. I got it just to see what their color by number books are all about. And I really like the style. Really cute looking images. Well, it's marine based, ocean based. Fish, sea creatures, and so on and so forth. And I also have the Pets in Color one. Because animals. Well, right now they're releasing a lot of these recently. And they are experimenting with different styles. Each and every one of them. Which I actually like. Their books are very diverse. And last but not least is the farm one. It's the book that I'm actively working in. And I have more than half of it done already. I'll finish it very, very soon. This is one of my books to finish this year. Yeah, and these are still uncolored. I think I have like 6 pages left. So yeah, I'm slowly getting there. Okay, and the last 3 books I'm going to show you are just some random books. Well, not really random. For example, this one is the Vintage Classic Coloring Pages by Tatiana Bogina-Slova, one of the many that she has. What I like about this book is it has a lot of sample pages in the back from her different books. So yeah, it's kind of like a collection book and a coloring book in one. Yeah, as you can see here. Cool. And yeah, this is where the real pages start. A very interesting style. I'm still thinking of how I'm going to approach it. Hopefully soon I will come up with the idea. Oh my gosh, so cute, Jesus. Ah, awesome book. And another one is the Ukrainian style mandala coloring book for adults. I think I don't have to explain the reasons why I bought this book. I've still yet to color in it. But it's really interesting looking mandalas. They look like crocheted. It reminds the traditional crocheted patterns on Ukrainian clothes, which I really like. It's a really interesting way to approach a mandala. I should try and color it. I think this author has one other book out. It was something like Ukrainian style patterns, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look into it. And last but not least is the Dark Zodiac by Crook. They also have quite a few books out by now, and they are really famous for their gory style. So this is a really unique approach to the Zodiac theme. That is why I got this book. Well, it's not as gross and gory as most of their books. Well, it's still pretty intimidating if you're not into such things. But it has black backgrounds and a very interesting style. So yeah, it attracted me. So there you go. We are done with my Amazon printed books. Yeah, so that is the beginning of my coloring book collection series. Yeah, what I haven't mentioned before is that I'm doing these videos, well, this series of videos, to celebrate my 1-year anniversary as a colorist. And I think every self-respecting adult coloring channel should include videos like these for people to see what I have in my possession. Well, yet again, I'm going to make a disclaimer that you've probably heard thousands of times before, that I'm not doing this to brag or to show off. I just want to share what I have with you, and maybe if you are interested in any of the books you're going to see here and you want me to do a full flip through of some of them, just let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to oblige, because I have quite a few pretty unique books in my collection that you're going to see in the future that maybe catch your attention. Anyway, to celebrate my 1-year anniversary, I figured I should make a coloring book collection series, or maybe my coloring supply collection series, you know? So I've posted a poll on my channel asking you guys what you would like to see first. And of course, coloring books won, that's why I'm doing it. However, I'm still going to do my coloring supplies collection as well, once I'm done with all of the books I still have yet to show you. Anywho, we are done for today. I hope you enjoyed it. So, until next time we see each other on this channel, remember to stay creative, stay artsy, and yeah, have fun in every single step you take. Well, I'll see you next time. Yeah.